you like to learn how to play that riff? Hang around and I'll show you how. Hey, Stukulele from Uke Mullum here. You've landed on a uke tutorial for the Rolling Stones Paint It Black. I believe the Rolling Stones version is in E minor. We're doing it in D minor. It's a more uke-friendly key. So the chords we need are D, minor, A, and a C, F, and a G. And that's it. Before we go any further, I would sincerely like to thank my patrons for funding the creation of these videos. They are the reason that these lessons are available free on YouTube every week. Thank you so much, my patrons. I do appreciate it. You too can become a patron if you head on over to patreon.com/Uke Mullum, which is where you'll find the song sheet for this lesson. Of course, if you can't afford to, I absolutely understand. No problem at all. Please do me the favor of giving this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends on social media. Leave me a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe and remember to click the notification bell so you never miss a uke tutorial. Cool, time for the playthrough. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and by love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door and I want it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green sea go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. Wanna see it painted, 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 painted black. Wanna see the sun blotted out by the sky. Yeah! the strumming pattern. It's a chuck and then an upstroke. Chuck up, chuck up, chuck up. So what's a chuck? A chuck is when you strike the strings and continue through until the fleshy part of your hand mutes the strings. That's a chuck. So that's what we're playing in the verse. You have two chords to remember there. It goes from the D minor to the A. You have 2 bars of D minor, 2 bars of A. And then, say this with me, D, C, F, C. That's what we're going to play for the chorus. We go to downstrokes there. A simple way to do it would be like this. D, C, F, C. D minor, of course. D, C, F, C. And then the first time you go to the D minor for 2 bars. That's the simple way to do it. I do stuff like this. Sometimes I lift up my fingers like so. So that's down, 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 up, 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 down, down, up, down, 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 up, up, down, down, up. The second time we do the D, C, F, C, 2 beats each, we go to a G, then to the A. So you've got your D, C, F, C. And I've made up a little riff. I'm not sure if this really happens in the Stones version, but I like to go. You could play it with your thumb to get a nicer tone. I'm kind of making it a bit, angsty. So that's C, D, E, a hammer on F, E, D, C. So all together. And then you want to come down on the next section playing D, C, F, C. G. All together. Ready? Here we go. The chorus. And on the A, I like to do a bit of a build-up. You could do downstrokes like that, or you could go... There's no rules, of course, to playing a song. You just feel it. And these are just suggestions. The easy way to do it, of course, is just by keeping it simple and just doing downstrokes. Let's have a look at that riff, eh? Are you learning something? Please go ahead and like that video. Now, if you know the C major scale, this is going to be a lot easier for you. And if you haven't looked at the C major scale, check out this video linked here, and I'll put it in the description as well. C major scale is like this. Now we're using notes in that scale, but we're actually playing a D minor scale. So we're starting on the 2nd degree, which is C, D. So now we're on D. D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back. So if we break the riff into 2 parts, we have this. That's part 1. Part 2 goes like this. You hit the D again, down a semitone, back, up, and then open E, back to D, finish on the D flat. Now the riff begins on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. If you really want to impress your friends, you add what I'm calling a drone note. So you just pluck the open A string on the upbeats, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... In the beginning, the riff is played like so. And it stops there and does this. So that is open string, C, 0, 1, 2, I'm talking about the frets. Then you hit the E string. And then on the way back, you reverse that. So you go 2, 1, 0 and end up on the D flat. I'll play the intro riff one time through with the hammery bit. Bit faster. And then I do a drum beat. So I'm doing that by tapping the bottom of the ukulele and then using my thumb. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Thanks for hanging out with me all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.